I'm going to do this for the second time now, since the first time I took a picture of myself and did not a video. You gotta love this. So the members who respond to the mail out from the group are entitled to receive additional benefits if they qualify. My job is simple. I'm here to provide you with the information on the no-cost benefits that you're entitled to, and at the same time show you some additional benefits that you might qualify for. I'd like to play you a quick video that'll explain the relationship between the union and our company and why they chose to work with us.
Your union has entered in at AIL. Given.
Whoops. So as you can, does that make sense? I'd like to play you another video that'll explain a little bit more about our company's culture and why we're here.
Is our core philosophy.
Okay. So as you can see, we're a company that believes that if we're going to work in a community, we need to be consistently giving back to that community. And one of the ways that we accomplish this is by providing opportunities to people who are looking for a new career, a career change, or even first employment. So let me have the name and number of the person that you'd like to sponsor for this opportunity. I'll give them a call and set them up for an interview. One of the other ways we give back is the food pantry, blah, blah, blah. So the first benefit is your accidental death and dismemberment benefit. This is provided to you by the union as a way of saying thank you for being a member in good standing.
We see the headline.
Alright, so now we're going to get all of the beneficiary information, blah, blah, blah. Now what they need is 2 contingent beneficiaries in case something were to happen to you and your beneficiary at the same time. Their information. Okay, so this used to be a closed program, but now what they allow you to do is they allow you to give away $20,000 in accidental death and dismemberment benefit. Now you can do this in $2,000 increments, which means that you can sponsor up to 10 people to get the exact same benefit that you just got at no cost to you and no cost to them. The cool thing is that your 2 contingent beneficiaries, they automatically qualify. Let me get their information. Okay. Alright, so now you're giving away $4,000, which only leaves you $16,000 left to give away. But it gets a little bit better. Your immediate family, yeah, they also automatically qualify. You mentioned that you had a sister. So the next benefit is our Child Safe mobile app, which is designed to help protect your children. It's been endorsed by the National Teachers, School Administrators, and Police Officers Unions of America. I'll let the video explain. So a lot of schools used to give away paper kits, but what we found is that a lot of times those get filed away, lost, misplaced, and become outdated. And that's why we developed the Child Safe mobile app that it's always present, easily updated, and it's got some features that the paper kits just can't provide. So let me show you how you can sponsor other families using the app at no cost to you and no cost to them. So the next benefit is our health services discount card, and this is designed to reduce your out-of-pocket medical expenses, and it's good for a year, cover everyone at this address. And it's designed to give you up to 60% discount on things like prescriptions, vision, hearing, and chiropractic services. Video. Now they also allow you to sponsor up to 4 people to get the health services discount card. Who would you like to sponsor first? Okay, so everybody that you sponsor is going to get some of the no-cost benefits and have access to the additional benefits as well. Please help your friends and family out by letting them know that I'm going to contact them to make an appointment to deliver the benefits just like I'm doing with you today. Now we're going to make this a little bit simpler. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you a text message that you can forward to them. It's just a little bit easier than calling everybody once I leave. Now, it's important that they know that I'm going to contact them to set an appointment to deliver the benefits, just like I've done. Okay. So, out of everyone that you sponsor, who do you think needs these benefits the most? Okay. Well, can we call Larry and get him on the phone and see if, because I'd hate to see him get bumped to the back of my list. All right, so everybody we see individually, because not everyone's going to have the same wants and the same needs. What's right for you isn't going to be right for the person that I saw before you or the person that I see after you. This next video will explain in simple terms the needs for some of these other benefits.
Since birth.
Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. Well, I'll just ask you a few questions. We'll see what you qualify for. And we'll go from there. Okay, so do you take any daily medications? All right. Yeah. You taking any medications, any recent hospitalizations, and has your driver's license ever been suspended or revoked for moving violations? Perfect. All right. And now I know, Jim, that you told me that you have $10,000 in coverage at work, correct? Okay. You know how that works? Right. So the way that works is as long as you work there, you are covered. The reason being that is a group policy. As long as you're working there, you're covered. But as soon as you quit, get fired, retire, or leave, you're no longer covered. The reason being is because as long as you're working there, you're part of the group. And you're not longer working there, you're not part of the group. Therefore, the protection is gone forever. Okay? Okay, so this is where I would read the mandatory read-off letter to them and then summarize it by saying thus. So that's a lot of words to say this. Basically, I'm going to show you some benefits. I'm going to explain them to you, and I'm going to answer any and all of your questions. All I need from you is a simple yes or no. If these make sense, which I'm sure that you'll see that they do, go ahead and take advantage of them today while I'm here. This is just in fairness to all the other people who are waiting to be seen. It may be very difficult for me to come back. Either way, yes or no, I'm going to have a report form for you to fill out. This goes back to the union, and I'm going to ask that you fill it out so that I can get it back to the union so that they get your feedback on the benefits as well. Fair enough? Perfect. All right, so, Mary, if Jim were to die, Jim, when you die, who will be responsible for your medical expenses, for your funeral and final expenses? Does she know that? Well, let me show you how the program could provide an immediate sum of money so that the costs associated with your death are not passed on to your surviving family member.
The warmth of family is one of the most beautiful and valued things.
Remember from the video, the average cost of the funeral and final expenses today is $15,000. You currently don't have, and that's why we're going to recommend that you have, with inflation, that's going to double to $30,000. And as you can see, you currently don't have any coverage there, which means you're going to have the need for $30,000. That's the amount that we'll provide you with if you qualify. Make sense? Why would this make sense for you? Okay. So, Mary, if Jim were to die last night, would you be able to pay all the household expenses, the lights, the heating, insurance, groceries, car payments, etc., without his income? And how about you, Jim, if Mary were to pass, would you be able to? Well, let me show you how we can protect your income so that your family isn't burdened financially. Okay, so we're going to recommend that you have 5 years of income in place. Jim, 5 years of your income is $150,000. Okay, now you have the $10,000 in existing coverage through the union or through your employer, which leaves you with a need for $140,000, and that's the amount that we'll provide you with if you qualify. Mary, your $150,000 5-year protection, you currently don't have any coverage there, which leaves you with the need for the full $150,000, and that's the amount that we will provide you if you qualify. Make sense? And why would that make sense for you? Okay. Well, let me show you how we can also protect your mortgage.
Everyone.
Okay. So you guys told me that you owe the $85,000 on the house, and you currently don't have any existing coverage to take care of that should something happen going on you, and which leaves you with a need for $85,000, and that's the amount that we will provide you if you qualify. Make sense? And why does this make sense for you guys? Okay. I'm going to show you how we can protect little Timmy's college education.
As parents, you hope to.
So, current 4-year, or the projected 4-year cost of in-state tuition is right at $100,000. You currently don't have any coverage, and that leaves you with the need for the $100,000, and that's the amount that we're going to provide you with if you qualify. Make sense? Okay. So let's recap. We've got your final expenses taken care of. Your income is protected, your mortgage is protected, and little Timmy's college education is assured as well. Now, in addition, you've got these 4 riders, the child rider, which provides little Timmy $10,000 in coverage up to the age of 21. He has a one-time chance to purchase up to 5 times or $50,000 worth of coverage without proving he's insurable when he turns 21. Okay. Also included is the terminal illness rider. This rider basically says that if you are diagnosed with something that is going to take your life in the next 12 months, that will pay you half the face value of your policy up front, your money to do with as you see fit. Okay. We also have, very exclusively, we have a layoff waiver premium. If you are laid off due to a workforce reduction, American Income will make the payments for you. Those are not deferred. You never have to pay us back. I can't find my mouse. All right. Additionally, we have the strike waiver premium. If you're in the union and you go to union approved strike, while you're on strike, again, we make the premium payments for you. You don't have to make them, and you never have to pay us back. Okay? So, if all this makes sense, you've taken an important step to be properly covered in order to make sure that your needs are met. They've provided you with 2 options. Option 1 provides all of the benefits that we just covered, and with a full measure of inflation protection built into your final expenses. Option 2 covers all of the benefits, all of the riders, okay, with just a smaller amount of inflation built in. Only question that I have for you is, which of those 2 options works best for you? Yeah? Okay. I would encourage you to think about it. You wouldn't want to think about it if you weren't serious about it. Let's go ahead and make a list of the items that you want to consider. Okay. You want to consider that you can afford it? Okay. Well, when we say we can't afford something, aren't we normally speaking of luxuries? I mean, Life insurance is not a luxury. It represents basic food and shelter, clothing. Wouldn't you want your family to have that if something were to happen to you? You don't need it? No, you don't need it. You're right. You're not dead yet. You're not dead yet. You don't need this. You're not dead. But I can tell you this much. Life insurance is like a parachute. If you ever need it and don't have it, you will never need it again. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let's do this. Let's adjust your final expense benefit to $20,000. All of the benefits remain the same. Just a smaller amount of inflation protection. We'll recalculate and see where we're at. That's got to make you feel better, right? Alright, let's adjust to $15,000. Leave all the other benefits and the riders in place. We'll recalculate and see where we're at. That's got to make you feel better. Nope. Okay. Calculate. So what I've done here is I've adjusted your final expense benefit to $10,000. That should allow you to have a service with a few dollars left over for miscellaneous expenses. All of the other benefits remain in place as well as all 4 riders. Let's recalculate and see where we're at. I still can't afford it. Alright, I'll tell you what. The average cost of a funeral today is about $8,500. I'm going to adjust your final expense benefits to the full $8,500. All right. We've left all of the other benefits and the riders in place. Let's recalculate, see where we're at. Still can't afford it. Okay. Let's adjust your your income protection from 5 years to 3. We'll recalculate and see where we're at. That's got to make you feel better. Okay, perfect. And if that doesn't work, then I would go from 3 years to 1, leaving everything else in place. We know the deal. All right.